WWE Crown Jewel 2024 is tomorrow. It is, of course, emanating from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. This is, I believe, the sixth Crown Jewel show that they're doing. And, of course, they've done a lot of Saudi shows in the past. But honestly, this is one of the most anticipated Saudi Arabia shows that they're ever doing. I think this is going to be a great show. I think there's going to be a lot of potential for good matches, a lot of potential for really fun matches. So I'm very hyped about it. Fun matches like the United States champion LA Knight, yeah, taking on Andrade and Carmelo Hayes, but I don't have Carmelo Hayes. Unfortunately, I just want them to make a new elite of him because the Carmelo Hayes that they've done, like the Carmelo Hayes figures that they've done, they just don't look like him. But Andrade, LA Knight, Carmelo Hayes, I've really been a fan of the Andrade Carmelo Hayes feud. Have they faced a little too many times? Maybe. But I did like how they freshened things up for the Game 7 match. They had LA Knight as the special guest referee, which was pretty funny, and then he just threw it out, like completely throughout the match, took out everybody, but then Nick Aldis came up to him later, said he's gonna have a triple threat match against Andrade and Carmelo Hayes at Crown Jewel. Hopefully this is the last time Andrade and Carmelo Hayes are in the same ring together for a while. I know I just said I've been a fan of their rivalry, but like get like seven singles matches against each other. Not that much differentiation except LA Knight as a special guest referee. But adding LA Knight triple threat right here, it's going to be really cool, and I'm definitely excited about it. It's going to be a fun match. Who wins? I don't think it's going to be Carmelo Hayes. I don't think it's going to be Andrade. I think it's going to be LA Knight. Yeah. I don't think he's had that really like breakout victory as the United States champion ever since he beat Logan Paul at SummerSlam. I feel like he's kind of just been a supporting player in this Andrade Carmelo Hayes story. But this is going to be his breakout win. He's going to have a big pay-per-view win, and I'm very excited for it. So LA Knight, I think, is going to retain his United States Championship. Moving into a match that was just made official last Friday on SmackDown, Randy Orton, the Viper, versus Kevin Owens, prize fighter. The RKO tag team completely went up in smoke when Kevin Owens accused Randy Orton of taking Cody Rhodes' side in this sort of beef that Kevin Owens has been having with Cody Rhodes. And Randy Orton actually got elbowed in the face and then punched Kevin Owens in the face in the like the brawl that they had. Kevin was trying to get to Cody and all that, and he accused Randy of taking sides. So then he attacked Randy Orton in the parking lot viciously, but Randy still showed up and then called out Triple H on SmackDown saying that he was protecting Kevin Owens. But Triple H came out and admitted that saying he was protecting Randy Orton from Kevin Owens because like the back injury, even though he has been back for a year and he hasn't gotten hurt yet, but like the back injury, he was gone for so long. So I guess from a like health perspective of Randy Orton, I can get where Triple H is coming from here. But I still think that this is going to be a very good match. We haven't seen Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. How do you remember the last time we saw them one on one? We saw them at WrestleMania 40. I can't exactly pinpoint a time where we saw Kevin Owens and Randy Orton one on one, but they used to be like a mini tag team sort of. Who's gonna win this match? I feel like it's got to be Kevin Owens. Uh, Randy Orton, let's just say it, he loses way too much. He loses entirely too much. He has not won a single pay-per-view match on TV, on like pay-per-view this year. He hasn't won any pay-per-view matches, PLE matches, whatever. And his last pay-per-view victory was at Survivor Series. And even then, he didn't even get the pinfall. Cody Rhodes got the pinfall when they were doing like the War Games stuff. So Randy has not been booked the best in 2024, in my opinion. I'll probably do a video at the end of 2024 on my like complete thoughts of how WWE was this year. But I don't think Randy's gonna win this. I think Kevin Owens is going to win. He's gonna beat Randy Orton. Maybe face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, possibly. I don't really have like originally I thought it was gonna be Randy and Cody at WrestleMania, and Randy turns heel maybe beats Cody Rhodes, please. But now I'm starting to think like I think Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes would be like a better WrestleMania story. I think that would really that would really like garner a good story, especially since like if they like wait a long time to do the match because he turned heel at Bad Blood. I think that would build up enough anticipation to put that match up on at WrestleMania. Jumping into our next match, we have Big Bronson Reed versus Seth freaking Rollins. This is Seth Rollins' return match. His first match since Money in the Bank. And of course, he was the special guest referee at SummerSlam. Then the next night on Raw, Bronson Reed hit him with like 7 tsunamis, which was insane. Over half a dozen tsunamis to Seth Rollins, almost drove him through the ring. Then we get to the last Monster Standing match, Braun Strowman, Bronson Reed. Seth Rollins return, stomps Bronson Reed, allowing Braun Strowman to win, and they've been brawling ever since. They've been brawling throughout the arena in a very similar manner to Bronson and Braun Strowman. But this is going to be I'm pretty excited about this. I love Seth Rollins, and I'm happy that he is finally able to return here. Have his return match at Crown Jewel. Of course, he faced Dominic Mysterio in a dark match, but this is like his TV return for Seth Rollins. Uh, I feel like this is a match that could go really either way. I think they've been building up Bronson Reed enough to where it wouldn't be as unbelievable for Bronson to beat Seth Rollins, especially if he's like out there trying to make a name for himself. So I could see a Bronson Reed victory here, but my final prediction is going to be Seth Rollins. I feel like he needs this victory. I feel like he needs to possibly regain the World Heavyweight Championship, fight CM Punk at WrestleMania. That's what Seth's got to do. My ultimate fantasy booking: CM Punk beats Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins wins the Royal Rumble possibly, and faces CM Punk at WrestleMania. That would be my ultimate way to book that match because we've been waiting on it for so long. We now jump into our champion versus champion matches. Liv Morgan, the women's world champion, taking on the women's champion over on SmackDown, Nia Jax, right here. Liv Morgan and Nia Jax. This is a pretty big mismatch right here, as you can obviously tell. Because like Nia Jax, she's probably gonna outpower Liv Morgan. She's probably gonna ragdoll her around a little bit. But one of Liv Morgan's strengths as a performer is that she's quick, so she'll probably be able to escape a degree of Nia Jax's attacks during this match. I'm very intrigued by this match to see what goes down, especially when you take into account Tiffany Stratton holding the Money in the Bank briefcase, because literally both the champions are in this match, so it would make perfect sense for Tiffany Stratton to whether she Jax Morgan. When she cashes in, she'll probably become world champion, no matter who she cashes in on. But I don't think she's gonna cash in here, because like WWE, I've come to expect these days that they're gonna like not necessarily drag out stories, but they're gonna take a lot of time for them to play out. And Tiffany Stratton, they've only been doing like the Nia Jax partnership since like SummerSlam, I think. So I feel like that's like I don't think Tiffany Stratton's going to cash in here. There might be like an attempt at it, like they've booked in the past, but I do think the distraction of Tiffany Stratton cashing in, like she like I said, it's going to be an attempt of Tiffany Stratton to cash in. Nia Jax is going to get distracted. I think Liv Morgan is going to pull out a victory here, and she's going to narrowly escape with the Crown Jewel Championship. I might get some of you might be surprised at that pick, but I feel like Liv Morgan needs that victory to solidify herself. And I feel like if they do it in a certain way with like Tiffany Stratton, then it would be really like believable that Liv Morgan could beat Nia Jax. But that's just my thoughts. I think Liv Morgan is going to win. In our final match, our main event, we have Der Ring General Gunther taking on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. I am very excited about this match. This whole card I'm excited for as a whole. But Gunther and Cody Rhodes, this is going to be absolutely amazing. I've wanted a singles match with them for a long time, just like Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch. I wanted a singles match with them for a long time, then we finally got it. And then Gunther and Cody Rhodes, I was one of them. Ever since Cody Rhodes eliminated Gunther at the 2023 Royal Rumble, I'm like, dude, they need to book this match. And they're finally booking it with both of them as world champions, no less. This was like my favorite part of the old Survivor Series, like the way they used to book it. Seeing the champions face off was always so exciting to me. I don't really care about the brand warfare. I just wanted to see the champions face off. Now they're bringing that back for the Crown Jewel Championship. Cody Rhodes and Gunther. This is going to be amazing. Obviously, I don't think there's going to be any interference in this match. I don't think we're going to have like Ludwig Kaiser or anything. I think this is going to be straight down the middle. Gunther versus Cody Rhodes. Who wins this match? I feel like it has to be Cody Rhodes. I feel like Cody Rhodes needs to have this win over Gunther, especially they could make like a really cool like story arc with like Cody and being like the one of the very few people to have Gunther's number. One of them being Sami Zayn, one of them being Ilya Dragunov, Braun Breaker. Those are the people that have either pinned or submitted Gunther, and I think Cody Rhodes needs to join that list. He needs to have this big victory as the world champion. And of course, if Gunther wins, I won't be the most shocked. This is like quite unpredictable. But I think Cody Rhodes is the best candidate here. He is going to beat Gunther. He is going to solidify his status as the main champion of WWE, not the secondary champion like Gunther calls him. But yes, that has been the WWE Crown Jewel 2023 2024 predictions. I feel like I'm missing some. So if I am missing some, I'll be sure to like watch SmackDown and then like see if I'm missing anything. Then I'll put in the comments of this video like what I think's gonna happen in those matches. SmackDown is pre-taped, but I don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna like watch it and then and then like see if I'm missing anything. I could be missing something. I could see them adding like a bloodline match or something, like Roman, and then maybe like Jimmy or something against like Solo, and maybe Jacob Fatu. I don't know about that, but yes, this has been Jed Wrestling out.